you are there, when you're really into it, people treat you like a by the way. When you are tired and they have gone around searching and they couldn't find anything like you, now hawezi enda, hawezi kuacha. Yeah, hawezi achika wewe. And it's supposed to be a compliment. I know you are worthless, and now it bothers me why the government is not on your case for nuisance. You are a nuisance now. You're boring me with your overbearing. Someone help me. I need someone arrested. Seriously. But this is a man's world. He had me, right? He mistreated me. He went out there, missed anything that could replace me, and now we are lovey-dovey. Now it is forever. And I'm supposed to be stalked. Who does he think he's dealing with? A stupid, a dummy. Stop singing us nonsensical songs. We know you. We know you. You are lucky you even had us for that short period. Let us be. What makes men so special? What gives men power they never leave? Somehow I feel unsafe, I feel controlled, I feel contained. I feel like every piece of my life cannot go on because of something that even didn't last even 1 minute. How am I supposed to be emotional? Emotions are built. I can't know you today and then expect me to be emotional about you tomorrow. I'm not a teenager. I'm a grown woman. Let's be real, let's be serious. As a woman, what weird things do you meet out there? Because I feel like some men need to be given it to them real and raw, so that maybe they'll grow up a bit. Men get the chance to go testing, and you, when you test, you are whore. Because I remember even one time I was just doing live dating and kissing frogs like we do back here. We do. I have been to Saudi and it's different, and I suffered for it. And I remember one time a person asking me that I have given it to them like they had paid my dowry, insinuating he's testing whether I'm more like a prostitute, you know? Toka hapa nani? I was interrupted in my last, and these are my stresses as I'm doing life. I think I have so many lessons that I want to share with a young woman. It is important we handle and we know how to locate healthy partners for healthy relationships. And some part of it is beyond us. Because if you are Kenyan, maybe even not Kenyan, there are so many stories of women dying for love. Women die for love. Women are killed every day by their lovers. Women die every day. And then they tell me to get a daughter in that. I cannot. I'm trying. I have had men who can't even take my no in peace. Like, you ask me out, like, they're like, me? You are telling me no? And I'm like, why not? Do you know what? And I'm like, do you know who you're telling no? And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I said a no. My no should be respected. My wishes should be respected. What I want in life should also be respected. I have met men, and even the way we are brought up as girls, we are only taught to listen and adjust. And please, nobody teaches us to say what we need. And when we try to say what we need, some of us die actually. I almost did. And I can't keep calm. I'm angry. And it's even a miracle I don't hate men yet. I'm trying my best. I could. Even God knows I have the right to hate men with all of my heart. But I'm not. But what we will do is we are not going to go ahead, especially anything involving me and love. It is not going to be blind. I'm going to speak. You're going to know what I need to. I have needs too that need to be met. I'm not just here to do life, bear children, and stroke a man's ego. They never do wrong. And so I was saying, I was doing life, to be honest, this is Africa, this is Kenya, we do life, we date. I had this guy telling me that I gave it to him like he had paid dowry. And to me, that insinuated he was trying my skills. So in Africa or in Kenya, if you're good in bed, you sleep around, so you're not good. You don't also need someone who doesn't know. I can also teach you. There are so many materials about how we interact with our bodies everywhere. Have you tried Facebook today? Sometimes I go to Facebook and I see all kinds of links with funny pictures. Nobody is taking care of that. So why are we pretending like we are so saintly? And if I gave it to him like he had paid dowry, why did he receive? Like he had paid dowry? How, in that whole situation, he was turning it around to make me look bad and not him. So you have men here who goes wana onja wakijaribu ni nini poa, lakini wewe utakuwa ho wewe. So I don't know how anaonjwa wataolewa na nani. So wewe unaenda kukionja nani, umewaachia nani? Juu pia wewe hata utaki mwenye ameonjwa. Let's stop being hypocritical, and especially about things about sex and interaction. Relationship form the biggest part of life. I'm under pressure right now because of many relationships in my life. It is critical to deal with relationships critically. And I'm going to be very, very, very unreserved, because I'm also, if you're following me, I'm also reading from the Bible, and it is helping me to lose shame about dealing with things. Because imagine, I did not give myself this form. Somebody designed it, and yet every day I wake up, I'm made to feel ashamed. Like I gave myself these things I did not. Why are we acting all of a sudden now everything is out of topic? This form was given to us. Why are we shy about addressing things that are giving us stress day and night? And I'm tired of men pretending like they are holier than thou. We am unto you. Nobody is going to make me feel like I'm dirty, or I do too much, or I'm too bold for a woman, just because I discuss things that affect me and affect all of us when we are doing life on earth, and relationships are key. That's where we came from, all of us. Only Adam and Eve were lucky enough to be in the garden. Now us, we are here with real things. Why are we pretending like these real things don't exist? Follow my conversations. After Saudi, I'm becoming dangerously bold. I'm in a free zone. I'm on a dangerous free mode. But I'm glad I'm also, you don't know, my listener, you don't know the amount of effort it is taking for me to remain demure. And I keep telling people who know me, if you find me a bit too much, yeah, it was a turning point for my life. And we're going to discuss healthy relationships and the hypocritical standards that men judge us with. Because I don't know who made them special. We are both. It is a two people thing. How does it turn and it becomes, it's a one person calling the shots? If they don't need us, they stay with their things. And nobody is going to make me feel ashamed about the form that I did not make. They should have seen it, they should have covered it, they should have been aware. If I was not to use these things, then they should have never been given to me. No shame. I'm also not going to cut out that interruption that a man came in, highly chewing mirror. He was just shouting about photos. He never took none. By the way, this is my studio. Yeah, I take photos for your birthdays, for your things. That's what I'm doing now, just dealing with life. So this man comes in, I'll not cut it out. He's not saying anything meaningful, but he's interrupting me. So I'm like, I'm making this could be something that could help every one of us and help me also in my endeavors. And he interrupted. He never gave me any business, And this is what I'm talking about. We have men who want to dictate to us so much until we need their support. We have men that have so much to say until you say, now I need money. And then suddenly he's no longer the man. Now he has to find his tongue. So I'm telling this guy, you have interrupted me. You're not taking a picture. I need 150 shillings. 150 shillings. And he starts getting watery eyes. No. Stop interrupting women who are trying to make something work. I'm telling you, if men were doing what they were supposed to do, no woman would want to do any other thing. We are people who get satisfied very easily. We are peaceable peoples. If men were taking care of women, we wouldn't be this strong. We wouldn't be coming at things this strongly. We wouldn't want to be this independent. We are looking for reasons for a woman not to be independent. Every day I see people pass by, women pass by, children pass by. I'm like, I am more than ever, I want to be independent. It is important for a woman to be independent. So why? Men are failing us. And when you do something, when you're doing out there, you're grinding, someone comes in and interrupts and they are not even helping you in any way, just to mess you up and to make sure they have destroyed your moods. So even men important to have. Should we do away with them? What do you think, my listener? I do care. I'm a product of a man, and I know relationships I'm growing and I know they work. But I'm saying, just because I can understand doesn't mean you will come and be too much. There's a limit. I'm a human being that processes. I'm not a robot. I can see your jokes. I can see your non-seriousness, and I can see your non-commitment. I can see when you dodge providing. I can see when you leave everything to me. And we already grow up being taught that men, you cannot miss a man. You will not be respected if you don't have a man. It is a warning for every woman. So you want to please. And also they are scarce. Very demurely. Very kiplani, very scarce. Very, very, very goldish. Very diamondish. Rare things. Gems. Something is wrong with the way we are growing up. Something is wrong with the inspiration towards reception to marriage. And before we go off the cliff and everything becomes chaotic, I hope people who have a calling, or people who are like me, have something to say. We can come together and try to challenge people so that our few perspectives can change and make people have better engagement. Most relationships need serious work. And I know I'm not the only one who is uninspired just by looking around. You see.